I just want to talk about what they say. I believe that every time they show us in plain sight what the fuck is going on, everything they give us is relevant to our destruction. Let's take a look at this.
Why don't they remember anything about it? Ask me why their grandparents or great-grandparents never talked about the reset. Why don't they remember anything about it? Well, let me try to explain it. First, there were the Cabbage Patch babies. Now, these weren't just toys, you see. They became a symbol of something much bigger, a massive repopulation effort after the reset. These babies, they weren't born the usual way. They were produced almost mechanically in large numbers and distributed through a cold, efficient system. Strange, isn't it? Brings to mind ideas like cloning, doesn't it? And maybe that's why today you see so many folks who just seem to go with the flow. No questions, no thinking. Did you know they say nearly half the population doesn't even have an internal monologue? Imagine that, living life with a quiet mind, just following along. Those babies, those orphan trains, they were shipped off along with abandoned children who had survived the reset, taken from their families, sent to faraway lands. Many ended up in America. And when they got there, they were given a new story, the official version of history. No elders left to tell them the truth. Nobody to remember how things used to be. It made them easier to control, you see, easier to accept the new narrative. Ask me why their grandparents or great-grandparents never talked about the reset. Why don't they remember anything about it? Well, let me try to explain it. First, there were the Cabbage Patch babies. Now, these weren't just toys, you see. They became a symbol of something much bigger, a mass...
And I just want to cut it off right there because they never show us nothing without it having a motive, a meaning, and for those that say they got to show us truth, they show us truth. They showed us truth when they made those Cabbage Patch kids. And they were showing us that they take our children and they put them everywhere. They displace them. They remove them from parents. That's why we have child welfare, my perception, okay? So that they can separate the children from the parents so they don't know the knowledge of the parent, okay? They only gain the knowledge of what the fuck they have here. When y'all ask them to show y'all the truth and they show it to you, can you see it? They gave you Cabbage Patch kids, dolls you could adopt. Everybody could adopt these fucking Cabbage Patch dolls, okay? And they were showing you that they've been taking children, separating them from parents, putting them all over the world, and they were being adopted every fucking where, everywhere. They own this platform, this earth. They own the children. They own us. They rule every fucking thing. Except our brains, our understanding. They don't control us. Our truth, our understanding. That's why they separate us from our children with their systems. They have child welfare to separate the mother from the children. That's what they do. They snatch the children. They take the children. Just like they took us. Don't act like you can't remember. We grew up loving everything they gave us, okay? And unlike you guys, I grew up in a horrific childhood, okay? Reverend pedophile as a father, a mother that already gave in to deceitful shit and was never a mother, more like a competitor. So, when I speak on standing from a child's point of view. I don't give a fuck what our parents did. Once we are here and our souls are mature enough to stand, we have to stand. And this shit that they give us is never going to change. This shit is what they've been doing for thousands of fucking years. And we have been here. But if we have those parents that have sold out like mine, okay? I don't know about y'all's, but like mine have sold out. That's why we are dumb as fuck. That's why we give up. That's why we think we can't do this or that, okay? But I want to be here to represent all of the children that come through here, that see shit different, that know shit different, because I did. And despite my pedophile fucking reverend father and my fucking deceitful giving him fucking mother, I still stood. Because you know what? I came here with the Creator. I came here loving the one that gave me a soul above everything else, above my biologicals. And I want y'all to learn that term, biologicals. I came here loving the one that gave me a soul above the biologicals here, placed for me. You better know who you are. You better know your soul is the most precious thing ever. And you better love who gave you that fucking soul. Because the one that gave you that soul gave you a choice. And we see all of this bullshit out here. We see all of this bullshit out here. But respect and love that our Creator, the one that gave us a soul, know all this bullshit is out here too. And gave us that choice. The one that gave us a soul gave us a choice. We don't need to be forced. We don't need to invite shit. We don't need none of that shit. The one that gave us a soul, the one that created us, is within. We don't need to invite him. To invite our soul forth. I'm going to call her mother. I'm going to call her mom like I do. When mom brought us forth here, we didn't need no fucking invitations to knowing our mother. Okay? We didn't. Just like when you give birth today, because like that Baphomet Holy Book say, ain't nothing new under the sun. When you pregnant, those babies don't need nobody to tell them you are their mother. They know you. They feel you. They're growing inside you. Their blood is running through them. I don't understand where the fuck y'all lost logic at. We are the children of creation. Wicked is mad because our Creator had children, and we are them. We are the children. Just like you mothers every day giving birth. Who in the fuck can come between you and your baby in your womb and tell them you not their mother? Get the fuck out of here. And I'm out. And I love you.